Hi guys, it's Katie. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my meal plan for the week for Meal Plan Monday. I will put a lot of links down in the description box below because I think I have a link or even maybe 2 links for everything for the whole week. So lots of great information. Be sure to check in the description box below. Right, here's the meal plan for this week. Have a couple new recipes and a couple of old favorites. So let's see, Monday we're gonna have Vietnamese rice noodle bowl with grilled pork. I have this, I did like a cook with me with which shows how to make this. So this is kind of going to be our grain bowl for this week, even though it's not a grain and it's not meatless, but grain bowls don't have to be meatless. But I'm having a meatless meal later in the week, so I thought I would do this one. On Tuesday we're going to have chicken cacciatore and probably have pasta. I got some whole wheat linguine the other day, so this is just chicken stewed in basically pasta sauce with peppers, mushrooms, and onions. I use Chef John on Food Wishes. I use his basic recipe, but basically I just throw everything together. I think I have a video showing making this as well. I used my Rummertopf, which is a clay pot, so I'll link both of those down below. Tuna noodle casserole, that's a new recipe from Genius Kitchen. This is a dairy-free, gluten-free recipe. I will be using regular pasta and it's thickened with rice flour. I'm just going to use regular wheat flour since I don't need to be gluten-free, but I am making it dairy-free, and it's made, you basically just make a mushroom gravy. I also have a mushroom gravy video on my channel, which I can link down below, and I'll link this recipe as well. I'm going to follow this recipe, but it's basically the same thing. You're going to saute some mushrooms and onions, and then thicken it with a little flour, and then put a little chicken stock to make it into a gravy, and then you're just going to put the tuna and some peas and the noodles and bake it all together. I think there's like a breadcrumb topping too. On Thursday I'm going to make dirty rice. This is a video I have, it's an older video, and this is something that can be frozen. I had a bunch of bell peppers I got at, I can't remember if it's Aldi or Lidl, those stores kind of run together for me, but they were a good price, and I got like 5 or 6 packages of them, of like 3 packs, and I used them for several weeks. They were nice and fresh, so they lasted. And then just last week I cut up the last few, I think there was 3 left, and I put them in the freezer. So this is a good recipe to use up frozen because it kind of all stews together, and there's ground beef in this, so I will link that recipe down below. Turkey pot pie, this is not like pot pie like most people think. This is a soup with homemade egg noodles, and I have the egg noodle recipe on my channel, which I can link down below. And I'm using the turkey, so we're actually eating the turkey this weekend, and I'm gonna, like, after we have what we're gonna have, I'm gonna make the stock and put the leftover meat and put it all together and freeze it so that when I want to have this, that way we have a little bit of break between turkey meals, but I don't want it to sit in my fridge for too long. So that's how I like to do it. I don't usually make like the soup right after we finish the turkey, because we usually had a few days of turkey meals at that point, and it freezes perfectly, so that works out really well. If it's like a chicken, I do a lot of times make my soup right after I roast the chicken, because we usually have 1 meal from a small chicken, but a turkey we have at least 2 nights of meals in a row. So Saturday I'm going to make hamburgers, and then I'll probably do whatever vegetable I can find at the store, probably like steamed broccoli or something like that, and some homemade hamburger buns, which I can link that recipe down below. And then Sunday is the Super Bowl. We're going to have sweet potato black bean chili, and I'll make some cornbread. So that sweet potato black bean chili is Food Wishes. I think I may have done a cook with me on this video as well, or on this recipe, so I'll see what I can find. There's going to be a ton of recipes. I think everything that we're having this week I'm going to have some kind of link down below, so make sure you check down below and see everything that we're going to do. As far as prep, I haven't even looked through to see what can be prepped. I know the grilled pork has a marinade. I can make that ahead of time, as well as a bunch of fresh vegetables that are chopped up, like some lettuce and cucumber and some shredded carrot. I'm going to use my new julienne peeler. It's been working really well, especially on carrots, harder things it works wonderfully on. So I'll have those vegetables already. There's also a bunch of vegetables in the chicken cacciatore, and like mushrooms, onions, and peppers. So I could use the frozen peppers here or in the dirty rice. So I'm going to have to get peppers one way or another. And then, let's see, the pot pie noodles are something I can make ahead, but I probably won't make those beginning of the week. And hamburger buns, I can either make those and freeze them, pull them out on Saturday and bake them, or I can just make them. It's a really quick recipe that doesn't even have a rise. You just mix it up, form your hamburger buns, do 1 rise, and then bake them. So that will be pretty quick. And then the sweet potato black bean chili. This is something that it's really hard to make ahead because the sweet potatoes start to fall apart, but I do want to cook some black beans I didn't get to do it last time. I mentioned that I want to can some, so maybe I'll work on that this week as well. So I don't know, maybe probably won't have another food prep video. We're still having construction in our house, so I have some footage from a food prep. I just haven't had a chance to do much with it because I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because it's really loud in the house this week. So maybe this week I will have a food prep, but probably not from this meal plan. Here's my grocery list down here, just mostly fresh produce. I need noodles for that tuna noodle casserole. I don't keep egg noodles on hand just because I feel like they get crunched up in my pantry and I don't use them that often. If I'm making like a chicken soup, I'd rather put barley than egg noodles, so I will need to get those. I have gotten those at Lidl and they're halfway decent. And then I need to either get pork chop or pork shoulder for the Vietnamese rice bowl. I do have canned tuna in the pantry. I have frozen chicken. I have the ground beef and then that leftover turkey. And then we always have to get Cheerios. I probably should put bananas. Things like bananas and fruit and salad. Bananas. I don't even put on my meal plan because I just know I need to get them every week. Okay, so hopefully that was a helpful meal plan for you. If you want to leave down below any new recipes you've tried, I'm sure myself and others watching this video would love to know what they are because we're all looking for new ideas, which is why we're here on this video. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next Monday, if not sooner. Okay, bye.